Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to another video. We are back once again with my Nissan 370Z, and I figured I would just kind of do a walk around because a lot of you guys are wondering what the car looks like right now and what I've done to it and whatnot. So I'm going to go ahead and flip the camera around here and show you what it looks like. So this right here is my 2016 Nissan 370Z Sport Tech, and this is the sport version. So I've got the raised forged wheels, and this design actually a lot of people really like, at least from what I've found. A lot of people come to my work and they actually compliment me on my wheels, so apparently they're really nice wheels that other people like as well. I like them myself. I honestly would not change them. I did get spacers from Z1 Motorsports, so it kind of pushes the wheels out a little bit more flush fitment. It's not completely flush, but it is better than what it was stock, and I like the way it sits right now. But I've got Michelin Pilot Sport 4 tires all around. I've got the Morimoto headlights and taillights, so it gives the car a really aggressive smoked out look. I've also got the 4th brake light, which is also smoked, and custom license plates, nameless performance, axle back exhaust, the 5-inch muffler exhaust if you're curious on that. Not a lot of Z's have that, so I figure that if I get it from nameless, it'll sound a little bit different, it'll have a nice rumble to it, and it'll be more unique. A lot of people on these cars, they go for the Tomei exhaust, but the Tomei exhaust to me sounds a little bit too raspy, so I really like how this car sounds. There's nothing else done besides the axle back, so there's not running test pipes or anything like that. It is tuned by Z1 Motorsports, so it does have a little bit of burble in the exhaust. Overall, from the outside, I think the car looks really nice. I don't really plan on changing the wheels at any time. Wheels and tires for this car are very expensive, so it's not really in the plan right now to do that. I've also got side markers from Morimoto as well, so instead of the circle lighting up, the Z lights up when I'm turning, so it'll flash on the Z part right there. So it's pretty cool, you know, little touches here and there. The car looks really nice in my opinion. There are some things you can't see unless you get up really close, because I have rock chips all over this front bumper, and I have a scrape on the driver's side, and I've got a couple chips in the hood, I've got a couple chips in the roof, the windshield. I got a bunch of tiny chips plus a really bad chip that I got filled in, but you can still see it. So that chip right there is kind of annoying, because it's always there, I can always see it, and it's just going to be there until my windshield cracks, basically, because I'm not going to replace the windshield over one chip like that. But I've got 15% tint all around. I've got what they call an eyebrow on the top of the windshield here, and as far as suspension goes, this is stock suspension. I don't really need to go any lower because this is already 5¼ inches off the ground, and I believe with my spacers it might even lower it a little bit more because I'm my wheels are cambered now more than they were before, and I have not gotten an alignment, so I'm sure I'm probably eating through my tires a little bit quicker than I should, but I just haven't gotten around to it. So alignment is something I probably need. As far as under the hood, I've got Z1 cold air intakes, so on both sides they go all the way to the front bumper. I've got a Z1 oil catch can kit, a dual baffled kit, so it filters out all the contaminants from the intake system through the PCV system. So those are on either side, so I got one right there, one right there. I made a video about it just before this video, so go ahead and check that out if you'd like. Sorry, the wind is picking up a lot here, but future plans for this car, I honestly don't have anything else that I want to do for quite a while, because I think the car sits really nice. It's got enough power to get me to where I want to be as fast as I want to go. It's not boosted, but at some point I would like to boost it. Turbo or supercharger, I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I don't know if I'm going to do it, or if I am going to do it, what I will choose. I don't know what the future holds, but for right now, NA, it's really nice. I would estimate that with my intakes and the custom tune from Z1 Motorsports and these good Michelin tires I have on it, I think I'm probably pushing around 340 to 300, well, over 340. I'd say probably 345 to 350 horsepower to the crank. That for me is pretty quick. You know, I can get to where I want to get, and these tires are so good that I never lose traction. The tires that I had on this car previously, I believe they're called Kumho Majesty tires. They're like some Korean tire, I believe, but CarMax is the dealership that I bought this car from. I bought it with 15,000 miles, and I just passed 48,000 miles on it, so I have driven it quite a bit, but I've done everything I can maintenance-wise to make it last, so I believe it'll last quite a while. CarMax put those tires on there, and honestly, they were really bad and really sketchy, really dangerous tires, because every time I would give it half throttle during a turn, I would fishtail, and that's not really ideal. You don't want to slide into a curb or a car. I'm glad I got these tires. Honestly, these tires were the best investment I ever made for this car. As far as interior goes, the only thing I've done to the interior is a red Nismo ring on the start button and a GTR start button. So it's a red start button from the GTR and a Nismo red ring on the inside. So it's red on red with the black interior, and it looks really nice. That's pretty much all I've done to the car. I believe that's everything. I don't think I forgot anything. I have a dash cam, but it's not really a car mod. It's more of security on the car. So I have a dash cam that faces inside and outside, right up there by the rear view mirror. So that way, if someone hits me, it's on video, or if anyone vandalizes the car, you know, stuff like that. Also, the car, as far as security goes, I have a couple other things that are there for anti-theft pretty much, but I'm not going to say them in this video because I obviously don't want to let everyone know how to get around stealing my car. So I've seen some people in the Z community get their Z's stolen, so I'm not really going to reveal that extra goodie I have on the car, but there is something extra, so that way it can't be stolen. This car is my baby pretty much. It is one of my greatest achievements. I paid for this car in full, and honestly, you know, at 15,000 miles from a dealership, I think I got a pretty good deal, but I do think I got overcharged just a little bit. But either way, I love the car. It's paid off, and it's a really nice feeling when you have a car paid off, because I don't have any car payments, but I do pay for insurance. I mean, I have a payment for the car, but I don't have like the cost of insurance times 2, you know, including a car payment. I don't have that, so I just have insurance on it. It's honestly one of the best cars that I have ever been in and driven, and honestly, the Z community, it's so niche and so small in this area that it's really unique to be a part of. And honestly, it was a great decision to buy this car, because I don't have like a bunch of other Zs that are just out there and about. It's actually very rare that you come across a Z, at least in this area. Maybe where you guys are from it might be different, but in this area there's only a small handful of these cars driving around. So it's pretty nice because it does get a lot of views and looks when I'm driving around. A lot of people wonder what it is, and the way I've kind of set it up, it looks really nice. Like I said, there's some rock chips here and there on different areas, so it's not perfect, but it's really good for what it is. You know, it drives, it functions, it performs. It's a great car, is what I'm saying. But yeah, this is kind of like an overview of my Nissan 370Z. If you want to see more videos like this, let me know in the comments down below. Anything about it, just ask away in the comments, and I'll make a video. That's going to wrap up today's video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.